Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Path of Exile 2. The new league is just around the corner, expected this April, and it's shaping up to be a major update. We're getting new classes, new ascendancies, and a bunch of gameplay overhauls. So in this video, I'll break down everything we know so far, what to expect from the new league, how to prepare, and of course, I'll share my personal plan and the build I'll be starting with. So, what exactly is GGG cooking up for us? Let's talk updates. First up, they're introducing the Huntress class, a spear-wielding, agile warrior with a totally fresh combat style. We're getting new ascendancy classes, more passive tree expansions, and brand new skills and support gems. There's also a new weapon type, more story content, longer boss fights, and even some nerfs and bug fixes that might shake up your current builds. And for endgame players, yes, there are improvements and added content coming there too. Now with all these changes, the big question becomes, what should we do? If you're new to PoE's league system, here's the deal. When a new league starts, all your current characters move to legacy mode, and the fresh league server starts everyone at level 1. That means you lose access to all your gear, your currency, everything. So you're starting from scratch, totally naked, and yes, it's supposed to be that way. This makes early game decisions crucial. Everything you know today, like cheap 6-links and rare uniques, gets wiped clean. Even the garbage gear we usually ignore becomes expensive and valuable again. Every scroll, every orb matters in the early days. Before we dive into the strategy section, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Eldorado.gg. If you're looking for a fast and secure way to trade in-game items, accounts, skins, or currencies for your favorite games, Eldorado has you covered. They offer trusted sellers, 24/7 support, and instant delivery, with a full money-back guarantee for peace of mind. Just head to eldorado.gg/darkwalker and use code DARKWALKER at checkout for 5% off any purchase. Huge thanks to Eldorado for supporting the channel. You'll find the link in the description and pinned comment. All right, now let's get back into it. So, with all these exciting changes coming in April, it's time to think about how we want to approach the new league. And this is where a little planning can go a long way. Whether you're in it to explore or aiming for efficiency and early progress, having a direction from the start can really help you get the most out of the experience. We really have two paths here, and both are valid depending on your goals. Option 1, exploration. If you're the kind of player who wants to explore everything new, this is your time. With fresh classes like the Huntress, new ascendancies, and mechanics, there's a lot to discover. If you're creating content or streaming, this is the perfect opportunity to jump into the unknown and build something original. I'm honestly tempted to do this myself. Explore a new class and try to make something fresh and exciting for the channel. For option 2, going fast and getting rich. The second option is all about speed and strategy. You push hard through the campaign, finish it fast, and get to endgame farming quickly to build wealth and gear while prices are high. In this case, your focus should be movement speed, damage efficiency with low gear, and minimal deaths. Your goal is to finish the axe fast, skip optional side content, and return to it later when you're stronger. Now let's talk about the best classes for a fast league start, the ones that perform great with minimal investment. As we mentioned earlier, early league gear is expensive and currency is scarce. So your main goal is to pick a build that works with basic items, something cheap, strong, and reliable that can carry you through the campaign and into farming maps quickly. And then, once you've built up a solid stash of currency, that's when you can recreate your strongest class, fully geared with the expensive items you couldn't afford on day one. At that point, you'll be ready to burn through maps, crush bosses, and in just a few days, you'll be comfortably farming endgame content like a pro. Deadeye, my personal favorite. This one's my go-to. Deadeye offers fast clear speed, high mobility, and solid DPS, all without needing expensive gear. With just some flat damage and decent evasion, I've flown through the axe in past leagues using this class. If you're aiming for smooth progression and quick farming, Deadeye just feels right. Infernalist, tanky with minion support. Infernalist stands out thanks to its minions, which act like a moving shield wall. You get great survivability, and when built right, it has a solid clear speed that makes it excellent for early farming. Next, Pathfinder. Steady and solid, great flask uptime, and good for fast early mapping. And for sure, Invoker proven to be a solid class. Although it works best with expensive gears, but can still manage early content if built carefully. Now, here's what I'm personally thinking of doing. If I don't go the exploration path, while many creators avoid it, I'm seriously considering starting with the mercenary class, but playing it more like a ranger. The reason is simple. The mercenary's starting point is really close to the ranger's passive clusters, assuming nothing changes. That gives me early access to movement speed, projectile bonuses, and quiver synergies, all while keeping the door open for more advanced builds later on. And here's the trick. Instead of creating a second character down the line, I can just flip the build when I'm ready. So I might begin with a fast, bow-focused setup, then later transition into something stronger, like an attribute stacker or even my flurry build, which I've linked in the description if you're curious. This saves time, skips the need to re-roll, and keeps everything moving forward on one solid path. So what's your plan? Are you diving into the Huntress, trying out one of the new ascendancies, or are you racing to build wealth and go big in the new economy? Drop a comment below and let me know what build or class you're going with. And if you're still deciding, I'll be dropping more updates and early build tests soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, good luck in the league, and I'll see you on day 1 in Path of Exile 2, Dawn of the Hunt.